And so folks, we are now at Chinatown, and we're gonna go across the new line, or really new station, going across the Lake Washington on the floating bridge to Bellevue. And it came online yesterday, Saturday the 28th, and so I'm gonna ride it to Bellevue and maybe ride it all the way to Redmond. So now from downtown Seattle, you can cross to Bellevue and go all the way to Redmond on the light rail. So this is International District Chinatown, where I'm going to start off. So this is brand new. If you wanted to go to Bellevue from Seattle, you usually have to take the 550 across I-90, the floating bridge, but now we got the train. This is the first technological train on the floating bridge, the light rail train on the floating bridge. And this is it right now, to Downtown Redmond. I might go the whole way, but I've done this many times. I might just do that. This is the first. From International District Station, I'm taking the lake light rail. From line 1, we're going to go to line 2, across the water. And here we go. I'm entering it right now.
This is to line 2, Downtown Redmond, via Bellevue.
What do you want?
Downtown Redmond.
I like the one on my back. Yeah, the back part. That's it.
International District Station right here. My first time riding it. Let's see. Link light rail or light rail train on the floating bridge. Wonders of technology. This is coming from International District Station or Chinatown Station. And here we go. This is a first.
Judkins Park.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I mean, I got Paige and then there's like 5. I didn't hear it.
Right now we're leaving International District Station and we're coming to Stadium Station. Stadium Station, you can access both Stadium Lumen Fields and T-Mobile Park. When you get out Stadium Station, you can also access the Greyhound Station. Now the Flixbus is the main bus here. So also if you want to go to Vancouver, BC by bus, you can get off Stadium Station and grab the Flixbus. It's a 4-hour ride to Vancouver, BC to Pacific Central Station. It costs about $50. The Amtrak is also close to, is near the International District Station. So you can also catch the Amtrak, the Canada line, close to International District Station too. There's a station there, King Street Station. So if you want to go to Vancouver and end up Central Pacific Station in Vancouver, you can take it from there too. So again, I'm riding the line 2 here. This one is going to Bellevue. Usually you would take the 550 on 2nd Avenue in Seattle, the bus, the Sound Transit bus. But now we got a train connecting you directly to Bellevue Transit Center and connecting you to the line 2 that goes from South Bellevue to downtown Redmond. But now we got a train that goes over the lake and takes you to Bellevue. And yep, Redmond downtown. So now it's very, very convenient to move around in the Puget Sound. I went 2 decades without this train, so I had to take the 550 to Bellevue, from Seattle to Bellevue. And to go to Redmond, the line goes all the way to Redmond. And here we go. The next train station is called, I think, Judkins Park, and that's what it says. Let me see if I can get some right information here. So let's see here. So it's gonna be Judkins Park. That's gonna be the one that you take. It stops before going on to Mercer Island. So Judkins Park. So now you just go to anywhere on line 1. You can now connect directly to line 2 across the east side of the Sound, to Bellevue, to Redmond. There's a train now that'll take you there. This was inaugurated yesterday, so it came online officially on the 28th, Saturday. And here we go. Judkins Park Station right here. The new station. There we go, folks. We are now crossing across Lake Washington on a floating bridge. Train on the floating bridge. I'm told this is new technology. This is something new. Give a more better view of this. Hold on.
Next stop, Mercer Island.
Next station, after it crosses the floating bridge, is going to be Mercer Island Station. It's already filled up. This bus is super filled up. And this train is super filled. That's a sign of what is to come. So we're getting to Seattle, and Bellevue is now easy peasy. Also going to Redmond is easier, less traffic. Like I said, Seattle is making massive progress. The Puget Sound, Metro Seattle areas. We got development everywhere. Here we come. Here's a view of the Lake Washington, and we're about to enter the floating bridge. How does it feel? Train on a floating bridge. Latest technology. Let me give you a better view. This train is kind of all filled up. That is going to be a sign of what is to come. On a floating bridge. Train on a floating bridge. This is also the I-90, along the I-90 highway. Okay, folks. So the alternative to this line is the 550 bus. It's about kind of like the same route. So if something's wrong with this line, then you can always catch the 550 bus to Bellevue, connect you to the east side. There we go. A sign of progress. I went 2 decades without this line, so yeah. down in Puget Sound is easy now. Easier, faster, more efficient. You got to deal with traffic. You can go to work and sleep while you're going to work, or read. You don't have to drive. And it's very convenient. Let one person worry about traffic and about getting there. And now we're coming to Mercer Island, folks. This is Mercer Island. So the Mercer Island station is going to be right there. They have to use a floating bridge concept for this, is because I'm told that the Lake Washington is too deep. So this was the best solution, was the floating bridge solution. And so we're now on Mercer Island. Initially it's very dark. And here we go. My first view of the Mercer Island station. This is a new one, at least Mercer Island station online. Mercer Island station online right now. This is my first time here and first view of it. And
Now entering Mercer Island. Doors to my left.
here's the station, Mercer Island station. It's already busy. This line is super busy. A lot of people are already riding it. No downtime here. We might have more people riding this section of line 2 than anywhere else. This is the first one. Seattle lights. You get a taste
Next stop.
of it.
South
So
Bellevue.
this is new to most Seattle lights too. And people from Bellevue and Mercer Island, the whole metro Seattle area, Judkins Sound. It came online yesterday, and now it's it's already standing room only here. It's already busy. We're still on Mercer Island, going through. Okay. Mercer Island. Eastside.
Now entering South Bellevue. Doors to my left.
So this is South Bellevue Station. This is South Bellevue Station, folks. So South Bellevue Station, folks.
Downtown Redmond.
South Bellevue Station. The final stop will be Downtown Redmond, so that's going to be the final stop. Last stop on this, on line 2. And here we go.
Next stop, East Main.
So East Main will be the next station. East Main, the next station.
Now entering East Main. Doors to my right.
East Main Station, right, folks?
This is the 2 line to Downtown Redmond. Bellevue Downtown.
Next one is Bellevue Downtown Station. Bellevue Downtown is also where the Bellevue Transit Center is. So if you're coming from Seattle
Bellevue Downtown.
on the 550 bus, it will be at the Bellevue Transit Center. And they're right next to each other. The rail station and the transit center is right next to each other. There we go. Bellevue Downtown. Bellevue Downtown Station. This train is already busy. It's the second day running. And it seems to be from Seattle to Bellevue. It's already crowded. That might be the same time we have to walk on this side. Yeah. And here we go again. We're leaving.
Next stop, Wilburton.
Wilburton is the next stop. Wilburton Station.
Please keep priorities available for seniors and people with disabilities.
Downtown Bellevue we're looking at right now. Completely changed, transformed. This is not the Bellevue that I know. It's completely transformed. Wilburton Station. Wilburton Station. Porsche dealership here. This is a transformed Metro Seattle Puget Sound we're looking at right now, folks. Bellevue is completely different. Linwood is different. Everett is different. Federal Way is different. The whole major region has been transformed. Seattle is completely different in so many ways. You're seeing transformation there. So if you were here a decade ago in the Metro Seattle area, a decade later, you might not recognize certain things. because of the development, the transformation, and the light rail system is also part of that transformation. And I've not been here that long. Imagine if you were here 40 years ago and you come back here, it would be completely alien. Like in a different world. And here we go.
Now entering Spring District. Doors to my right.
So the Spring District, the Facebook has a big presence here. So if you get off here, there's a Facebook, kind of like a mini campus here. So Spring District Station. Also, you might want to call it AKA Facebook. They have a presence here. Not as in California, but yeah, there's kind of like a mini district, Facebook district here. Spring District. Earlier it was super bright for a minute, now it's turned dark. The weather is unpredictable. So I came from International District Station and went to downtown Bellevue, and now I'm headed to Downtown Redmond. And like I said, if you're trying to get from Seattle to Bellevue, the 550 bus from Seattle on Union Street
Now entering
by the Benaroya
doors to my right.
building, it'll take you over here too. I don't know, maybe the company might hold on to the 550 route. I don't know if they're going to get rid of it or hold on to it. But basically this line 2 here from International District Station parallels the 550 bus. Here we go. This is Bellred Station. This is the Bellred Station.
Downtown Redmond.
Bellred Station. Leaving Bellred Station here.
Next stop, Overlake Village.
Overlake Village. Overlake Village Station. Overlake Village Station.
Next stop, Redmond Technology.
So the next stop is a very important one, Redmond Technology. Redmond Technology, aka Microsoft Campus. This is where the gigantic, iconic Microsoft Campus is. So if you get off Redmond Technology, you're on the Microsoft Campus. They have their own bus system, so if you're an employee, you can get information on their own bus system for you to access it. There we go. That bridge is amazing. You want to just relax. It's a nice relaxing place. Lots of plants out there. There it is.
Now entering.
This is the
Redmond
Microsoft.
Technology. Doors to my left.
Microsoft Campus, really, this is it. That's the technology. This entire area is all Microsoft Campus. I don't know why they didn't name it Microsoft Campus. Microsoft is iconic to the computer time. So there we go. And again, if you're an employee, you have your app. So you probably can access all the different buses that traverses this campus. So here we go. Redmond Technology Station. This is aka Microsoft Campus. And there we go, folks. And if you're an employee, you basically have the Microsoft app for the buses. So you can either go to the building and have them call your bus, or get off the station and access your bus via your app. Okay. this is the humongous Microsoft campus right here. All of this is Microsoft campus.
Por favor, dejen los asientos prioritarios libres para las personas mayores y las personas con discapacidad. Recuerden que no todas las discapacidades son visibles.
请让座位將席合餐桌人士，向我們提示，非所有參選人認證，設有台產業合作，溫馨提示，並非所有產業都能是特種。
Here we go, we're getting close to Marymore Village, that little park over there. They have a lot of concerts here sometimes. Little park right here. Circus du Soleil, they also are here. Marymore Park. There we go. Marymore Park. Right here. Circus du Soleil, they have stuff there, lots of concerts here sometimes. Redwood Way right here. And here we go.
Now entering Marymore Village. Doors to my left.
So this is Marymore Village Station right here. Marymore Village Station.
Downtown Redmond.
Papa, what's this one
Next stop, Downtown Redmond.
And folks, there we go. Downtown Redmond. Station. This is the end of the line.
Now entering Downtown Redmond. This is the last stop.
Downtown Redmond Station. And this is the Downtown Redmond area. Again, I don't even recognize Downtown Redmond anymore. Completely different, transformed. Like I said, if you were here in Seattle a decade ago, 2 decades ago, 3 decades ago, you come back here, you don't recognize the place. It's all super developed. The major areas are completely transformed. And here we go, folks. So I took the Line 2 from International District Station, and I went to Judkins Park. That's the beginning of it going on to the floating bridge. This part of the line, Line 2, is new. It came online yesterday, the 28th, and from what I see, it's moving around in the sound now is very convenient and faster, easier, and it going from Judkins Park to Mercer Island Station, from Mercer Island Station, South Bellevue, and it comes all the way down here to Linwood, well, not Linwood City Center, but let's see, it's Redmond, Downtown Redmond. This is the Downtown Redmond Station, the very last one for the Line 2 going north. And the last one now going on the west side to International District Station, connecting with any of those lines is, it's Chinatown. From Chinatown, it goes to Judkins Park, and here we go. And Downtown Redmond, folks. This is it. And I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I might film this all over again because earlier the sun was out, nice and bright. Now it turned gray on me, so I might re-film this when I have a super bright day, so you can see all the beauty of the sound. That is the Eastside here, and that's gonna do it.